While some people think that bamboo is bad for the soils, the reality on the ground is that it's very good in soil conservation. It holds the soil together. Now, areas like Bududa and some of those experiencing mudslides in the country used to have this, and when they cut it down, you can see what is going on. Andrew Ndaula, a former journalist turned farmer, has been growing bamboo for about 6 years now, and he can attest to this. Worldwide, the bamboo is being looked at as a means to control soil erosion, as it's good in protecting riverbanks. So how does one plant the bamboo?
So this is where it grows from, and for the first 1 or 2 months, this stalk will remain green, even when it's in the cavera. Until the food is depleted, then it dries up. That means the plant is ready for transplanting. It means it's developed its own root system and has brought some leaves which grow at this point.
What goes in the nursery comes from the mature plant. In the nursery, water becomes part and parcel of the bamboo plant, and in a water-scarce area, it can be a challenge.
We dig this ditch, then we pot these, when we've just cut them and put them in the buvera, polythene bags, we put them here. So when it rains, water gathers here. It's easier to water them when they're around here.
Andrew plans to have more of such water sources for the youngest plants, which are kept for a month before they are transferred to another nursery. At the new nursery, they are watered continuously.
This plant is now making its own food. It's not depending on the stock anymore.
This running water lives off soil, which he also uses in potting the young bamboo.
Mix it with the fertilizers and loam soil. Likewise, some of it accumulates in that pit. After we've removed the water, the remainder, we collect all the soil.
Walking through Andrew's piece of land in Nakaseke, you can see he has a variety of plants and trees. These all play a role in helping the bamboo grow.
This is a natural net because it provides a canopy. We mow this grass here, we give it to the goats, we get the manure from the goats and the piggery, and then use it as part of that potting material. Even the bamboo, when it overgrows, we clip it and feed the goats. Then the droppings, we return them to plant more bamboo.
The cost of production definitely goes down, but out of about 100 seedlings he plants, about 10 to 20 die. They are not thrown away, they too have a use.
We can just split it and use it as firewood, but we can also carbonize it. There is a special stove. Instead of getting ash, you get biochar, which is very, very good for fertilizers.
He plans to have more ponds which can collect enough water and soil to sustain the plants for at least 3 months in the nursery. At 6 months, the plants can then be taken.
It is safe once it's 1 year old. That one is strong enough.
There are about 1,400 species of bamboo. Andrew has only about 5.
Some are good for craft, some are good for building. Even we can do research to test which one is best for fuel, but then this one is edible. Yes, you can.
that leaves, eh?
No. The shoot. Oh. That's what they use to make malewa.
And for countries that want alternative crops for tobacco, bamboo is it. Because according to the United Nations Environment Program, it can fetch 10 times more than tobacco. Bamboo and air purifier also comes in handy in areas that have poor farming practices and where overgrazing has damaged the soil. Careful harvesting of the bamboo is important. If left without care for up to 7 years, it can degenerate.
Rots, that's when it gets eaten by insects. That's why many people, when you talk about bamboo, they have very negative connotations. Say bamboo gets bushy, bamboo attracts snakes.
We actually see a snake on the farm, but it's lounging on a guava tree. According to the United Nations Environment Program, bamboo is a good alternative for firewood and for charcoal production. This helps to relieve pressure on dwindling forests. For the future, Andrew plans on getting different species and studying their various uses. For craft, this man in Seta has a story to share. Since 2004, he has been at it. He started out in Nsube village in Jinja district in the Busoga region.
My brother told me to get out of poverty. Bamboo would be my best savior. I mostly sell majority to the craft shops in town and open markets.
He sells to suppliers who come here in Seta as well as to individuals. In just an hour's visit with him, I buy goods worth 63,000 shillings, about $30 US. A handful only, really. His only daughter is guaranteed an education through bamboo. He gets his bamboo at fair prices from Mayuge district, where many people have taken to growing the plant. Sajabi also makes bamboo glasses, popcorn plates and mortars. Just like Andrew, he has started growing his own. The beauty about bamboo is that it's a renewable resource which, if managed well, can be harvested yearly for many applications and on a 3 to 4 year basis for poles, unlike timber forests which can take long to regrow once clear cut. You'll have enough supply for years to even explore other uses. The maximum it can be harvested is 80 to 120 years. Florence Naluyimba, NTV, Nature Files.